What's up? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. I have stuff to share. I have a drum kit to share with you, finally. So let's get into it. Cut this music, man. Alright, I'm going to pull you up to my computer screen so you can see what is happening. Like I said, I got a drum kit to share with you. And the cool thing about this drum kit is that if you are familiar with the MPC, you get 16 pads normally. Pretty much any drum kit laid out in any DAW is going to be 16 pads based on that standard. But you also have pad banks, as I'm sure you're familiar with because you're only into this if you're a producer. So basically I'm filling up all 8 pad banks full of sounds that are randomly selected through my entire sound library that I've built up over the past decade of independently teaching myself how to make music. Okay, so I want to tell you how I did it because I think it's worth noting. But yeah, I'll also just show you here. If you go to where am I here? Let's open up a new. Go to Patreon. That's where you're going to find these drum kits. I just posted them. This is the first time that I'm doing a Patreon, so let me know if things don't really work out for you. I'm going to include my email in the description, and I'm also going to include a link to my Patreon, of course. If you are a $5 per month subscriber, and this is Canadian dollars, by the way, so it's a little bit cheaper for those of you who are living in the States. $5 a month Canadian, you can get a drum kit that has, again, all 8 pad banks filled up with sounds. It's basically 8 drum kits each month for free, or for $5, I should say. So become a Patreon, check it out. But if you want to learn how I'm able to randomly select through my entire sound library and add those specific sounds into these drum kits, then we're going to want to use this application called Kitmaker. And Kitmaker is freaking awesome. I love it. So basically, you tell it where your files are, where your folder is. Now, you do have to organize your sounds based on the type of sound that it is. But I think that's beneficial in doing even before you get this Kitmaker. Usually our sounds are harbored in so many different folders that you got to dig through folder after folder just to get to a few sounds. And they're not even organized at that point. You're still previewing and selecting through sounds that you don't necessarily want to hear in that moment. You want to be producing in the flow is the goal. So using this Kitmaker as a tool to make your drum kits by randomly selecting randomly selecting through all of your sounds, in my opinion, is the best way. That addition of randomness into your production could mean the world. But basically, you tell it where your folders are, where your sounds are. You can rearrange these pads in any configuration that you want. You can even go up to here and hit preferences and change the number of kicks that you want versus the number of hi-hats that you want versus the number of miscellaneous sounds or percussive sounds. But make sure you select this option down underneath. I'm sorry if it's a little bit blurry on my screen, but select this option to randomize your samples. That way it's not just going to select them by alphabetical order. So this is really cool because it also gives you output formats that you can choose from. Mind you, most of us are probably going to end up using Ableton, right? So you do have the Ableton preset here as well. But for me and a lot of us out there, we use the MPC. So I have MPC selected here. And then what I'll do is each month I load up those kits, those 8 kits. And then I edit each of them one at a time, take my time with it. I'll edit those. You can watch me editing them if you follow my streams on Twitch and whatnot. I live stream my sessions, and not only do I edit those kits, but I also make beats along the way. And then when those kits are edited, all 8 of them, I combine them all into one kit and release that to you. That's the $5 that you're paying for. So anyways, as promotion, incentive, if you're not quite sold on supporting me on Patreon, $5 a month Canadian, then I'm going to release the January kit. I'm going to release one of them for free, and I'll actually do that each month as well. So with each one of these videos, I'm going to release a free drum kit. It's only going to be 16 sounds instead of the full pad bank that you'll get. But one of those pad banks will be a kit, and I'm going to release that to you guys for free. So links will be in the description, of course. Sorry for the rambling. I hope this was informative for you if you weren't aware of Kitmaker. Currently, I do not have any ties with them. This is just me promoting them because I think it's definitely a tool that every producer, every beatmaker should be aware of at this point. Besides that, I'm definitely shamelessly self-promoting here. So if you want to check it out, you'll also have access to any tracks that I finish making. I throw them in a portfolio folder, and that gets uploaded to you guys as well. You'll have access to that. Any questions, please just let me know in the comments. Engage with me. Send me an email if you want. Peace.